Morning. Currently 7:53. Heading down to breakfast right now. I think the others were already up. Yeah, so today we're having the conference with everyone trying to plan like what we're gonna be doing for the week and our goals and stuff like that. Good morning. Good morning. Love you.
Median. Oh, axillary.
They're doing the brachial plexus. Don't know why.
What's the brachial plexus?
What is it? What is it? I don't know. If it's not a cranial nerve, I basically don't know it anymore. I just changed. Got ready for the day. So I'm just gonna read for a bit. And so it's currently 9:11. We're gonna get downstairs at 9:45 so that we can head out to the conference. It's gonna be at the hospital. I think it's the Good Samaritan. That we're going to be meeting together. So it's going to be like everyone from the entire team. So several teams who are here working with them. We're going to have the organizers, the promoters who work with the different communities, and like all the different staff members and stuff like that. So that's what's happening next. And we're going to head to the hospital for the conference. The Spanish music, guys. We're going to come back and that's all we're listening to. That's the hope.
We have such a very pro-Israel mentality here, and just like seeing how people lived in Palestine and how, I mean, you guys was unfair, but like I really didn't know exactly what it was like in the territories. You know, it's not that floor that does not yet exist. Like literally, I think when I first started, yeah. So when I first started, there was only.
Alright, so we are in the hospital. These floors, look at the details. Isn't it beautiful? So we're at the top floor, not actually where they're seeing patients and stuff like that. We're just here, like where we're going to have the conference. It's gonna be in that room in the back over there. I don't want to like record where people are, just out of respect. But wanted to update you guys. We have just made name tags. There's mine, UMass. Yeah, he's like keeping it in the PDF and like writing what is going on and stuff like that. But we're gonna meet with everyone, like all the different people, see the doctors, the nurses, the partners. We're working with Light a Candle and Good Samaritan. So we're just gonna all introduce ourselves and like see what everyone's doing. The goal of this is to kind of like to build team, to see like what each person is doing, where they are, and like try to coordinate our efforts better to see like who needs what and how do we learn from them and how do they learn from us, kind of thing. So I'm very excited to see like who is here and who is doing what. All right, views from the hospital. It's so pretty. We're having the meeting, just the top floor of the hospital. So much glass, so pretty, so much color. Today, not today.
Oh yeah.
This is what we pay for education. Med students flossing.
Yes.
This bathroom, okay? Wow, wow, wow. I have a stall with art because, of course. And then in the corner, just a couch, just casual. Because don't you want to just sit in the hospital bathroom and just chill? My God, I can't. This is amazing. Logo. Wow. Okay, but guys, the real question. What if M is really just V with two eyes? Mic drop. Starting the conference.
Welcome everyone to our first conference here for everyone who loves the Bates and the people of the Bates and the community of the Bates.
Bienvenidos a todos a la primera conferencia de los socios de los papés. Es para toda la gente quien trabaja con los papés y de presos.
Intro and then coffee break. So, you know, ham and cheese sandwich with drinks. Just hanging out. So before we even start anything, it was supposed to start at 10:45. We're like, maybe we should start. Then we started, I think, around 11. Like everyone just stood up, said their name, and then we were like, time for a break. So yeah. Just had the first part of the conference. It was very, very productive. So they started out with just introductions of, you know, who everyone is and what they're doing. We had a prayer before opening the session, which is really cool to see. So there are people from many, many different groups. We have nurses here, there are physicians, some people who are working with the Good Samaritan, some who are working with Light a Candle, and they were basically just talking about what they do. There's some people from family planning here, and then there was also this group, I guess it's like church-based, and their ministry is more just empowering women and like really giving them, you know, helping them to just know all the options that are available to them in life, and just having people there to listen to their issues, and just like having a safe space to come and talk if they have issues with their husbands or with their kids. So it was really good to see, just the different aspects of healthcare, and overall the conclusion being that, we're all here to try to help the people, and no matter where you're from, if you're Dominican or Haitian American, all these things, the factor is that you're a human being, and and health is not just the illness. Health is the person. Health involves your social dynamics, and if we don't get all of those things right, then we're not really doing our jobs. And then we also spoke about what was it? They mentioned confidentiality and how difficult it is, especially on the bateys, to have that when like the houses, there's small space. Then like because it's smaller communities, there's a lot of like seeking things to discuss as like rumors and things like that. So how important confidentiality is. They also spoke about just stigmas and discrimination against certain illnesses, like the people themselves feeling like, oh my goodness, I have this thing and it's not okay. And then lack of understanding of what it is also makes it difficult with the families of that stigma, So there was some really good topics that were brought up and discussed within the groups, and just having people from like different areas, like people from the hospital versus people who are living in the bateys, they're very, very drastically different experiences, So having that discussion of like, here's what we think and here's what we do and here's how we can improve together, that was really awesome. So now it's lunchtime. They said a little prayer to start us off, and then we're going to just eat, and then we're going to break off into small groups and just like get to know each other on a deeper level and kind of see like what we're each doing. Then we're going to come back together as a big group and discuss, and I think we're going to close there. So very, very excited and super happy with how things are going. Lunchtime. And food. Ooh. Small group session breakout. Very, very productive conversation. Yeah, so a lot of planning, a lot of team building, and like goals for future work and how to improve and all that. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna cool down, change, and then I think we're gonna have a debrief as a group. So we're gonna head to some like pastry shop or something, just take a little walk in the city, just talk as a group. Little walk to the center of town, I guess. So we're just in like a little park area, the square. Baseball Hall of Fame, I guess.
Yeah, it's like golf, but a little more involved. Like you run between the holes.
If you want me to back up baseball?
Yeah, I don't.
Thing every day, but no, I just showered. This is gonna be like my in the morning breakfast clothes, dress, and then after shower dress for if I have to go out. But we came back, so where did I end this? I think we were like in the park. So we had a little session, a debrief on the thing that we had this morning, the conference. We were just like talking about pros and cons and how to improve it and like what we got from it. And then we had like a little snack and drinking and stuff like that. Some juice. They're judging me. So yeah, then we came back and we had dinner, and then just had like a pre-brief, I guess. It's like a debrief, but like for tomorrow. So I'm calling it a pre-brief about what we're going to be doing at the bateys. Just like telling us about the communities that we're going to be seeing, and thinking about like if you're going to be taking pictures or like all those things, how to respect the patient, so don't do certain things, and even the decisions that we have to make about what care we can offer. Thinking about if you make a recommendation or you send someone and you say you need to go to the hospital, can they access that? If they get a surgery, like would they then come back? Do they have care afterwards, or will the surgery actually be worse because they might get infections? And then so it's just they were telling us about things to consider and what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be the first day in the bateys, and we're going to be seeing patients for the first time, so I'm very, very excited. But yeah, so we just talked about that and kind of planned out the day, and had a little closure with the group. So now we're just outside. I don't know if you can see the others in the background. We're currently, so the adults went out to a restaurant and to a bar, and then like the students, the younger people, just stayed behind, and we're gonna sit around in a circle outside and just like be quietly together and eat snacks. So yeah, this is like a first of a lifetime experience with them, but that's just what we're doing. We're just chilling outside. I'm gonna end this here, but thank you so much for coming along with me, and good night. Our little snacking.
Snack.
I don't think I can see anything.
Flew all this way.
Yeah.
Essentially to eat OMG sea salt.
Yeah. Chocolate covered Pringles.
That's why we came to the DR. Actually, forget healthcare.
One of these dinosaurs.